Hey guys, what's up? Lady T Teresa in the house. Tonight I'm going to make a meatloaf, mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, homemade gravy, and we're going to have some fresh green beans too. And for the meatloaf, got 1 pound of turkey, 1 pound of lean ground beef. I'm going to saute separately an onion with a few mushrooms, and then I'll add it in with the meat. Also, I'm going to be putting in there granulated garlic, some ketchup, organic ketchup, sea salt, pepper. I'm going to put an egg also, and some rolled oats. Okay, let's get started. Alright guys, first things first, I'm going to cut this onion up. It's just a medium onion. Cut it in half, and then I cut it in rows like that. And we're going to saute this with some mushrooms instead of just throwing it in the meat, because it brings out the flavors a lot better that way. And we're going to use the juices to help make the gravy. So, you know, and I got some beef broth right here. See that? That's also going to go in there as well. So, get this cut up here. And cut the mushrooms up. You don't want to overpower it with too many onions and too many mushrooms. You know, just enough to give it some nice flavor. Okay. Alright, and next we'll turn the stove top on probably number 5 here. And we're going to use a little bit of Earth Balance that's gluten, dairy, soy free. And it's a pretty good taste to it. I'll put a little bit of that in there, and just a tiny bit of oil here. I use canola oil. Just a tiny bit of oil. And I'm going to start sauteing the onions and the mushrooms. Alright guys, so here we are. We're sauteing the onions and the mushrooms, and you can see it's getting nice and caramelized. See the pan? When I make the roux, I don't want to rinse that out, because that's going to add that extra flavor to it. Roux consists of butter and flour, and I'll show you how that's made. That'll be for our gravy. So yeah, this is probably about done. Let's turn this off right here. Okay, next I'm going to pour it right in here with the meat. Look at that, oh my gosh, that looks fantastic. So let's see, next thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of salt in here. Salt to taste. Put some pepper in there. Out of pepper. Next thing I'm going to do is put just a little bit of ketchup, not too much, but to give it some flavor. And we got an egg. One egg. A little bit of granulated garlic. And last but not least, I want to put some Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oats to bind it all up. And I guess I'll probably put about there's about a half a cup in there. And I'm going to mix it up and let you see how it looks like after it's done. Okay, now we're going to mix this up really well. And man, you can really smell this. It's fantastic. I'll show you what it looks like here. There you go. And then I got a bread pan. So I'll just put it inside this bread pan right here. Push it out in the corners and the sides. Alright. Alright, so next we're going to turn the oven on 350. And put this in the oven. And that should probably take about 45 minutes to cook, or just wait till it's brown. And I drain the juice off every now and then, and that juice I'm going to use that for my gravy as well. Okay, so I'm peeling some potatoes right here. I'm going to peel them and cube them up. There might be a little bit of brown spots here. And I'm just going to cut it in half, and make sure you get all those little brown spots off there. Cut it about that size, something like that. Okay guys, here's the mashed potatoes. And I just put butter in there, and some garlic mashed potatoes, and just a little bit of salt because there's already salt in the butter. And I would normally put black pepper in if it was myself eating it. But I'll be having company tonight, so I put the pepper on the side for other people to add to it. Okay guys, so now we're using that pan that I sauteed the mushrooms and the onions, and I'll make some roux here. Let this butter melt. And I got a little whisk here. I want to whisk it all together, so get that melted in there. Next I'm going to add gluten-free Bob's Red Mill all-purpose baking flour. And let's see, let's turn this down on probably number 3 so it's not going to burn. And I just mix it there. I cook it until it turns like a, like a dark brown. And you want it to be, the consistency to be like peanut butter pretty much. So, alright. Sorry about the camera shaking there, but alright, now I'm going to pour in the beef broth. Alright, now I put the beef broth in there. And we want to let this come to a boil. Let that thicken up. If it's too thick, you can always add more beef broth. Starting to get pretty thick there. Alright, now I just put a little bit of garlic. Not too much, just a little bit. And a little bit of black pepper. And just keep stirring it just like that. See how it's getting nice and thick? And I'll probably add a little bit more beef broth here. Okay, everybody, the plate up is done, and now it's for the time for the taste test. Look how good that is. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans, all seasoned nice. We'll try some potatoes. Really good. It was really good. I haven't made this in quite a while, and this is a different way that I make meatloaf, actually. Oh, meatloaf's fantastic. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Quick Easy Meals. Okay, thank you.